Okay, hopefully before you see the actual documentation that was sent to me by Air Canada's legal counsel. Now, this document was sent to myself and the Canadian Transportation Agency, the quote-unquote quasi-judicial system of handling complaints, and I use the quasi-judicial very, very, very loosely. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, but if you start out your case with incorrect dates, flights, and destination, then everything that precedes this would in all legal senses be null and void. But the good old CTA paid no attention to this atrocious legal mistake, even after I specifically pointed it out to them. Note the numbers on the sides of the document. To this day, I don't know what is more embarrassing, the fact that Air Canada's legal counsel is incapable of formulating an accurate legal document, proofreading it, or the fact that the staff at the CTA are borderline illiterate and were incapable of noticing this themselves and proceeded, even though this is an atrocity of justice. So as you can hopefully see before you, Air Canada submits that the complainant was a passenger on board Air Canada flight AC 129 between Montreal and Toronto on December the 8th, 2009. What? It was AC 129 between Montreal and Vancouver on December the 3rd, 2008. This is just pure ridiculous. Just a pure example of the CTA able to just automatically rubber stamp anything, any piece of crap that the Air Canada legal counsel sends them. We'll proceed on. As soon as he boarded, complainant was hostile and objected to instructions of the crew. Yes, I automatically fly after witnessing a very close family member's death. Personally, I become hostile when I'm flying home. Instead, upon boarding, the service director greeted complainant who was wearing headsets attached to his electronic device. They had no proof of that. She asked him politely to remove them as it was required under regulations. He rudely replied, yeah, and kept on walking. No, what actually happened is I walked into the plane, and on the left of me I was seriously lunged at, by an effeminate male-speaking airline steward saying, "I'm serious, sir." Lunged at. No, oh, welcome aboard, please take them off. As soon as I entered the plane, I was lunged at from my left. "I'm serious, sir." And he tried to tackle me. And I said, "Calm down, chill out, I'll do it when I sit down." He rudely replied, yeah, and kept on walking. The captain of the flight who witnessed this followed the complainant down the aisle to remind him it needed to be removed before the boarding process. Complainant responded, "I will do it for takeoff." Yes, so now I've all of a sudden become an illiterate person who's incapable of forming properly grammatically English sentences. I'll do it for takeoff? Yeah, okay. The captain explained to him why he had to remove it. Them at the moment, complainant told the captain to chill out and finally did comply. This is nothing but a big crock of bullshit. And it's kind of suspicious. Now everyone knows why the flights are a little delayed when you're flying with Air Canada, because the captain, who should be in the cockpit preparing for takeoff, is actually sitting there greeting people as they walk on the plane. This whole thing just reeks of bullshit.